In 2013, Nora Holdings of Malaysia, a key player in the national telecom industry and Sakari Oya Finland, a global innovator in mobile broadband infrastructure, began discussions for a joint venture. The proposed joint venture would manufacture and deploy 4G LTE equipment for Telecom Malaysia and eventually expand to other Southeast Asian markets. For Nora, this venture meant acquiring world-class technology and building long-term domestic capability. For Sakari, it meant access to rapidly growing Asian market. Yet tensions quickly surfaced. Nora sought technology transfer and majority control. Sakari insisted on protecting his intellectual property and maintaining influence. We now follow two key rounds of negotiation, the February 2013 meeting in Helsinki and the March 2013 meeting in Kuala Lumpur.
Thank you for hosting us. Nora values this opportunity with Sakari SK4 LTE platform. In Nora's local knowledge, we can create Malaysia's first advanced 4G network.
We recognize Malaysia's potential, but Sakari must be certain that this joint venture will not compromise our quality or reputation.
Our deepest concern is whether Malaysia's assembly lines can rise to Sakari's uncompromising global standards. One faulty switch and our reputation suffers worldwide. This isn't just a local project, it's our name and decades of engineering credibility on the line. Can your workforce truly carry that?
Our technicians are skilled. I've worked in Sweden and Malaysia with training. We will match Sakari's quality.
This JV isn't about Telecom Malaysia. Together we can expand into Indonesia, Thailand, and beyond. Nora has the relationships to open those doors.
Across the Southeast Asia is attractive, but in Helsinki, some board members argue we should focus instead on Europe, particularly the UK tender.
With respect, Europe is full. Asian telecom market is growing twice as fast. Malaysia is the perfect entry point.
The growth potential is clear, but technology protection is non-negotiable. Full transfer of our SK10 platform would be reckless. What assurance can you provide?
Nora respects intellectual property, but screwdriver assembly is not enough. Our government expects genuine technology transfer, local capability, not dependency.
Perhaps we can consider a gradual approach. Maybe start with assembly and limited training. If trust is built, Sakari could allow more collaboration.
That is possible. Nora needs commitment. If Sakari holds too much back, Malaysia gains too little.
I want this joint venture to succeed, but I must protect Sakari's crown jewels. We may begin smaller and expand later.
It's important to note that the February talks revealed common interest, but no agreement. Nora wanted deeper transfer. Sakari feared losing its technology. Both sides looked cautious and unsatisfied. We'll transition into the March talks.
Nora proposes 730 equity. This is a Malaysian practice and ensures national control.
Sakari must hold 49%. Without meaningful influence, our board cannot approve. Control is essential to safeguard our technology.
A 70-30 split is fair. Nora gives local facilities, workforce, and government support. Safari gives the technology.
If equality is imbalanced, Sakari risks too much. Could we consider phased ownership, start near 50-50 review after 5 years?
About royalties, Safari asks for 5% of gross sales. The skill profitability, Nora can only agree to 2% of the net sales.
These royalties are the lifeblood of Sakari's innovation. Every euro fuels the laboratories in Helsinki that built the very technology you want. If we compromise here, we struggle the pipeline that creates next-generation breakthroughs. Gross sales is not just a number to us. It's the standard that sustains the future of this industry.
But remember, the joint venture will gain antenna technology through Nora's Japanese partners. That lowers Sakari's risk.
Perhaps we can have a compromise, a tiered structure, perhaps. 5% for the first years, then 3% as the joint venture stabilizes.
Technology transfer must be real. Base station development must happen in Malaysia. Otherwise, Nora only tightens dependency on y'all.
The SK10 design needs to remain in Finland. We can allow assembly and customization in Malaysia, but the blueprint itself cannot leave Helsinki.
Then the joint venture is hollow. Malaysia cannot be stuck with screwdriver work forever.
Trust must be earned. Sakari has seen other joint ventures lose control of their IP. We cannot risk repeating that mistake.
On staffing, let me be crystal clear. Sakari's expertise engineers are the best in the world, and their expertise comes at a premium. 26,000 US dollars a month plus allowances is the price of excellence. Anything less than that is an insult to their caliber and is non-negotiable.
Unacceptable. This is many times a Malaysia salary. Are we to found salary luxury?
That's the reality of hiring world-class expertise. If you want the job done right, you pay the rate. Sakari just doesn't cut corners.
Such arrogance only drives us away.
Later, it's important to note that Quisido discreetly removes Pecarin from talks of ease to ease tensions.
Get out of there.
For disputes, Sakari requires aberration, and Hensky, it ensures neutrality.
Kuala Lumpur is the only acceptable venue. Nora is the majority stakeholder. We cannot take disputes overseas.
Could we consider a neutral ground, perhaps Singapore?
Let's not forget our shared goal, building Asia's future networks. But Sakari cannot abandon its safeguards.
And Nora cannot accept a JV that undermines Malaysia's interests. Respect is not optional.
After 5 days, the March talks collapse. Equity, royalties, technology transfer, expatriate salaries, and arbitration remain unsolved. Nora's Telecom Malaysia contract loomed, while Sakari's board remained divided.
In conclusion, no agreement was reached. Nora still needed a technology partner. Sakari remained cautious, protecting its crown jewel technology and debating whether to pivot towards Europe. The negotiations showed the clash of two priorities. First, Nora's push for control, cost efficiency, and technology transfer. Second, Sakari's determination to protect intellectual property and secure influence. The Nora-Sakari joint venture became a case study in cross-cultural negotiation, a reminder that that partnerships require not only strategy and numbers, but also trust, respect, and compromise.